Hey guys, here we are for a Gen 4 Series race at Chicagoland Speedway. So the NASCAR Cup Series just raced here last week, and now we have the old Gen 4 cars, the old Cup cars racing here. We managed to put it on the front row in second place. We have a 28 car field here. It's been a long time since I've ran these cars, so definitely being thrown into the deep end here, but did a few laps and felt pretty happy with short run speed. Don't really know how to manage a car on old tires. Feels like the high side can is like almost preferable in turn 1 and 2. It might become that way in 3 and 4. It seems like the bottom is preferable at least on fresh tires. So curious to see if we can get some long runs here, and a bit scared about how side by side racing is going to go and just how bumpy this track is. So hope you guys enjoy it, and let's hope try to survive to the end.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed. One lap to green. Catch the pace car. About to go green. Stay focused. Green, green, green. Keep those open. Through in the middle. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Outside. Clear up top.
Sorry, you guys 3 off. Or might have not expected that.
Flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Nice, nice.
Catch start 13 car.
Fucking wonderful lap there, each other.
Pit road is now open.
Uh-oh.
Past the 15 car. Jetstar 13, car. Jetstar 13, car.
Over.
No, I'm going to take under on this one. I feel good about it.
One left to green. About to go green, stay focused. Green flag, green flag. road is closed right now.
What are we doing?
Catch up 7, car.
Okay, I'll take over.
I was thinking the same thing.
Catch up 7, car.
Meatball on lap 11 of the Navy lap race. Oh, good.
Pit road is now open. Catch up 13, car.
Holy shit, where did that start at? Oh yeah, John, I seen that last race.
Catch up 13, car. Catch up 13, car. One to go, next time by.
Top foot track blockers. Driving standards in this sim are at an all-time low. Oh well, that sucks. Have a good race, guys.
Get ready, going green.
Curtis, if you get a run on me on the corner, leave me a little space so I can back it up.
Green, green, green.
I was gonna let Alfred still come behind me too close. 12 feet, didn't you? Push.
Inside. Clear inside.
Just let me know you're in there, Ron.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Coming up on halfway here.
God damn it. Like Maldonado probably.
Finnegan.
Get in your lane.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Hitting her.
That's it, go.
Hitting the sign, hitting the sign.
But you're having a better race, Bruce.
No, don't say that yet. But
I'm pitting.
one spot. Fucking 9 to go.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Nice save.
I'm sorry, I don't know if you got moved and then I ran into you.
Clear inside. Clear.
Hitting this stop, hitting this stop.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. 5 laps to go. Inside. Clear inside.
Johnny got a hell of a run going too.
Tires are pretty.
Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
Oh God.
I need one more good lap.
No, you just have to pull up stop sign.
Car inside.
go!
Oh, got me there, Curtis. Nice run.
Tyler, what a race.
Can't wait to see the replay on that. Good job, John and Tyler.
Man, I almost saved enough fuel. I was 5 laps short.
You definitely had one hell of a strategy there. It almost worked. Just needed to caution.
Yeah, I mean, I started dead last and just saved fuel the whole time. It almost worked.
Good race, yeah, it was fun.
Oh my gosh, what a race. That was so awesome. Let's just check quickly that margin of victory under a tenth of a second, battling side by side for like the last 15 laps. And Tyler, he did such a big overcut on me. His final pit stop was what lap? Looks like end of 50, and I think we pitted what 46 or something. We pitted, yeah, 46. So we had 4 lap fresher tires at the end, and we got to enjoy that long run. And really got to work on managing those tires, and holy crap, that was that was a challenge. That was so fun, man. I love these cars so much more than the Cup cars. The way you have to manage the braking, the fact that you don't just like let off in the corners. There's so much difference between cornering speed and top end speed. Look at this speed we get at the end of the straight. We go 195, then corner speeds down to 160. I mean, 35 miles per hour, multiple lanes. There's just, I feel like you really have to manage tires, and just their driver skill comes into play so much more than next gen, where it's like you're going 180 on the straight and then 175 in the corners. There's so little difference, and the runs are so little. Here, if you got to run, man, you just fly off out of the corner, and it's just it's so rewarding when you do that. I didn't know if I was gonna get the win, didn't know if I was gonna hold off the 9, but man, that was just some quality racing. Huge respect to Tyler for never sliding up into me. I know how easy it is to slide up there. He left a lane there always, and just huge respect there. That was just some of the best racing I've been on in iRacing in like the last year. I mean, you get some quality road racing, but look at this side by side. I was always getting the runs off of 2 a bit here, but runs off of 4 didn't feel that much greater. You can see 9 definitely being a little cautious in terms of not wanting to get contact, which I totally appreciate. Then Man, look how close getting acceleration was. I mean, I feel like a lot of these laps coming to the line, we are pretty dang close. Like, let's see here. We see who got to the line here first. That had to be so close. I managed to manage that. Imagine if that was the finish. Look how close this would have been. Yeah, we were side by side into so many different corners. I'm definitely gonna have to make like a highlight or just a separate video about just this battle itself, because it was just it wasn't one lap. I feel like he may have cleared me at some point. I think he did clear me actually in one particular lap. Might have been here. I was just trying so hard not to get into the wall. The car kept sliding up and up. I had to change the brake bias in order for it to work.
Wow, Mason Massey caused another.
And man, that was I just can't get over how great this track and these cars are. I didn't have much fun, honestly, when I ran the ARCA cars here. They also feel pretty slow, not too much difference, but these Gen 4s felt like the 77 kind of fell back a little bit there. I was able to take the bottom in 3 and 4 one time, and I still felt like I struggled there. I mean, here you can see the 9 gets the high side, gets a bit of a run, and he gets to the inside here. Man, it feels kind of like Darlington flashbacks to me in a way, just the way you're kind of doing different lines. Here comes the 9 a bit ahead, then the lap car getting out of the way. Huge respect to him. Once again, the 9 going in here. Does he fully clear me here? I think he almost does. And let's see, look at this run. I don't even know who gets the line first, but I'm so far ahead entering turn 3. But it just shows you how big of a run you get out of 4 because he's like a car length behind entering 3, but clears me out of 4. I think I still managed to get him at the line. Man, I mean, yeah, a lot of close. I mean, that's, yeah, half of a car length or so. That's with 2 to go. Then side by side through here. Starting the final lap, I feel like I built one of the biggest gaps here and got really sideways out of 2. Just see this slide here. I was never going to lose the rear, but it definitely got a bit sideways. And coming to the line, we hold off the 9 there. So, yeah, awesome battle those last 10 laps. That was just super fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.